Alright, what we're going to do is look at this. If you've seen that movie, the old one and the newer one. Is that how you spell their names? Jay Leto and Ryan Gosling. The reason I'm doing this is because it's blatantly right in your face. Okay, look, when we graduate, all right, what in traditional sense do we wear? Okay, it's a black square mortarboard with a tassel, and they can say whatever they want to. But what that has to do is this. It has to do with Saturn. Okay, the 12 grades. I have to give you a little bit of the history. The 12 grades you go through represents the 12 constellations. You're a pupil. The same way that the sun goes through these 12 constellations is this, you represent something bigger than what you can think, only on a very horrible level. And the grades within themselves, seeing Saturnian, the Brotherhood of Saturnia, there's 33 grades, degrees. Okay? The 0 through 11 degrees is called the outer court. Court. Right there's the court. It's the black square. Courtroom. The judge wears a black robe. Okay? Bench. In Latin is bank. So what we do is go through what we know of now is that, which represents this. This is the outer court grades, 0 to 11. So that would represent the system that you're in. These are just the ones that are going to fund all of it. There's going to be no more development after this degree. None whatsoever. But it has to do with Saturn. The whole thing is a school represents fish because this all has to do with water. The judge sits on a bench. In Latin it's bank. What's on both sides of rivers? Banks, because the banks control the flow of the currency, of the money. You go to circuit court because you're charged. Circuit, court, charged. When you get 5 counts, you're opening up 5 accounts with the Bank of Saturn under the guise of the government, because Saturn is the furthest out. So everything inside of here, Saturn rules. Saturn is the crown in this realm, the corona. Lord of the Rings. In Batman Dark Knight Rises, he says, where's Mr. Black? He's the only one that can save Gotham. Now, with that little bit being said, to build you up, there's a scene in the newer movie, I think it's 2017. You know what's funny is I've never purchased anything on like a movie or anything. And I think this movie was on something a few years ago. And when I get on these mediums that write this stuff that are connected to the other side in an evil fucking way and write out the future, I get stuck on stuff, sort of like some of y'all. I've been trained, taught to constantly stay in something, whatever it is, and then ponder and think about it, and answers come to you in time. The way we're designing this system is you just memorize something, and then whoever's got a piece of paper, Matt, I'm the expert. It's insane little harmonic deity that they've created. It is insane. They just all run around. Look, and then they're just sitting there poisoning themselves. They have figured out to control the masses They have literally, they raise these clairvoyants, mediums. They have nothing other than what they've been raised to do, and that's to talk to the other side, the unseen. But then I've done videos on this. The same way that the goy are regurgitated into more ignorance is the same way that these mediums and black and gray magicians are. Each generation is getting closer and closer to being. They're that's it. That's the deity that I keep talking about, but it's in flesh form. Yeah, it's that easy. But here in this movie, there's a scene in it to where Tyrell, L is Saturn, and they're walking, and it's the one that Gosling goes, she's talking, and he goes, "Oh, he named you." Do you see what I mean? And then you can see the thing she gets pissed, but they're walking. They're gonna be walking through this hallway, and each one of these little bubbles, there's a species of a human in like water, you know what I mean? Like a brain or an animal you would see like in movies. Well, because what this is representing is what they've created. A species of humans, beings, of laborers, human laborers, not beings, to do their bidding. And then whenever the scene comes to where he's going to look at a new product, which is a human, so to speak. Okay, some of y'all that seen the movie, how does the scene start? It starts in a plastic bag getting dropped down, and then here comes this female just dropped onto what? A black square mortarboard. Same thing you wear when you graduate. Because the whole concept, is showing you that's the same. Doesn't matter if you're coming through their system of shit, you're a creation of the same thing that is in that shit right there. And if you want to get real funky with it, look, what they show you, and that's where we're going. They're going to eventually, that's the real dark side of Saturn. But y'all don't know anything about it. It's Saturn. Saturn. And the whole thing is, I think there's wood in the background in a way. Wood. We've done videos because we know people with the last name Wood dead. 2 of them here in Chattanooga. By the numbers. Tiger Woods, we got all this stuff. And then there's water. What does that tell you? Because you got to have, it's all about water. It's all about water. It's all about charging. But it has to do with our blood as well. But Jay Leto's sitting there, I think, isn't that his name? He goes, she put something in him. His eyes change into weird mode, and then these little bitty weird things come out, making weird noises, checking out the product. And he throws in the 999 reference, which 9 times 9 times 9 is 729. Which is that's the big boy number. That's the square of 27, the cube of 9. So that's the big boy cube for Saturn. Right there in your face. And he says a child can count to 9 on their fingers. We should own the stars. So what are you saying? And then once we do know this, we are in a motor. It is a machine that we are in of life. And anything that has gears, that's where gears comes from, is that. That's where gears comes from. The motor, transmission, and the motor is the cerebrum and cerebellum. Everything's an invention of you. So just like any kind of machine, you're going to tweak it. You're going to twerk it. You're going to do everything you can to fuck it up and to do everything. They tell us TikTok represents time. Time represents Saturn. They tell us in those shows, tick tock, tick tock. And then he says at the end of it, he goes, well, we just stop time. That's what we'll do. We'll just stop it. And truthfully, when you get all these Ahrimanic beings that are unlocked, because this is it for them, billions of them, once you get everybody into this one collective mindset, then all that energy. See, the unseen on the other side is not too far away. So when any life form goes to the other side with unspent energy, it fucks it up. So now not only humans are going over there, animals, the humans are poisoning the animals, making them lazy and stupid. So their astral body, you have an astral, ether, and physical. They have an astral and a physical. Plants are ether. So now your animals are fucking poisoned. Now everything's getting sprayed with chemicals. They're not living their life. And now all these beings and spirits of God that control all life forms are literally being stomped on. And that's what you can't understand to fathom. And you won't be able to because it's not in there. Your upbringing from Saturn won't allow you to see it. Your brain, your subconscious is in a cube. It's in a cube. We've tried to tell you. You're under the spell of prime numbers, cubes, squares, pyramidal, all kinds of shit that you've never heard of. Do you know what mathematics is in your world? It's conventional. It's not proven. It's conventional. It's this. Look, there it is. There it is. No, there it is. No, look at it. Because that says it. But our eyes say it. I don't care. This says it. You're a demon. You're not only a demon, but you're a very obedient demon. Very obedient to the system that's in your fucking cubed prime satanic consciousness. See, in all the numbers there's souls and spirit and all kinds of shit. Okay, when we get into the names, the last name is the surname, which is above and beyond the Christian name, which is the first name. And in Scripture it says you can't serve two masters, and we obey the last name more than the first name. Because the last name is a documentation underneath Saturn. Pagans, that's why we run, and then they find us and we got to pay them again. Pagans, pay again. And it's got other meanings too. And they've been doing this shit for a long time. There ain't nothing, look, y'all are so far in the what they covered up is what we built. And what we built, we didn't even need the shit that you think of to build with now. The knowledge that we had was still connected to that up there. And it was just in us to build it. And you can't fucking fathom that because of your shit upbringing, which is Saturnian, which is images and fucking thousands and thousands and thousands. In the first 3 years of a child's life, they will learn more than they'll ever do in any college or university. Because it sets the stage. Stage, you get your diploma on a stage, which is bullshit, and it creates the Ahrimanic deity, the Ahrimanic nature to grab. It's like my boy said, 15, and I told him, he's still fucking 5. Everywhere he goes, he got grab stuff. Let me grab it. Let me touch it. Let me grab stuff. How call it? Grab that right there. And I said, quit fucking doing that shit. And then the other ones are just like, I'm like, you are just as fucking 5 as he is. Children don't listen, and not one of y'all can listen. I'm giving you who you are. And it's a proven fact. When people turn their back, that means they've been on the other side. And that spirit in them don't want fuck. It's holding on to this world. And I can see it because I've seen a lot of people go in my life by holding, watching. And right before these people go, you can see them. That spirit within them, it does not want to leave. It's different ones. But that worldly spirit that just doesn't want to leave these possessions. It just can't fucking leave them. Oh, Dad. And see, that energy goes to the other side. Satan knows that. And you need to think about all of them every day. And how many images and scenes you've seen in the Saturnian movies. The cube is a TV, and the conscience of, don't die! That's the plan. The more images and scenes you say, oh, don't die! Then you are that. And then you take that shit over there, and if you claim Jesus, Jesus says don't do that. And your connection is to dolls and toys and everything, and then you still have a 5-year-old conscience and brain. I'm an adult, Matt. You see my piece of paper? It's not real, honey. Yes, it is. You're a dummy. You a Disney fucking dummy. That's the base. Build the child's consciousness with all the fake colors, and then in time, bam, be whatever you want to be. Here they go. We're going to use the same colors Disney created your mind with. It's very easy to see it, but we're demons, Matt. We're Satanists, and we are demons in the guise of Jesus loves us, Matt. No, he doesn't. Satan, that's who you worship. Shut the fuck up and go on. You can't even comprehend numbers. You can't even listen. You can't fucking look. That's a demon that's controlling you through your possessions. You show me, all the people with money, you did what you did, right? Okay, well, God did this. Do you not see that? See, these demons make you so prideful. Look at what I did. Look at what God did. And then you say, well, you know what I mean. Yeah, I know what Ahriman means. I know the demons that they have created generationally. And every generation of this being of Ahriman is just getting worse. Doesn't matter. Ahrimanic represents all individual groups. Every one of them. Left, right, DLM, LG. All of them are Ahrimanic, and all of the leaders at the top are the warlock or what black and gray magicians that control the ones underneath. And the impulses and the currents coming through the TV, the pills, the coffee and all that is connected as one Ahrimanic being, and then that fucking fake ass wizard I can see and shred to fucking pieces sits there and controls them, and then there's ones up here controls them, and it's a big fucking circuit. The same way that God controls life forms out here as through a hierarchy of angels and beings is the same way Satan controls it from the TV pills and all that shit all the way back up to the top to fucking fake-ass clairvoyant black and gray magicians sitting there in the middle of their little rituals and symbols, and Matt ain't got none of that shit and can still see you. See every fucking thing y'all are doing. I can see the system that you have set up. I can see it clear as day. I can see how you fucking think you flush people through. You've been doing it ever since you set it up. You set up the organ industry just to fucking transport all your shit everywhere to do your little rituals. With our fucking shit. Without us, you wouldn't exist, so shut the fuck up. On fire ain't the word. But this is supposed to happen. This is supposed to happen. I want to share this. The other day, I know all about the circuits and up there. I'm from up there. And the other day when I was stargazing, I do it every night. It was, I don't remember the date. Because I mean now, it's clock. So, you know, if you look up and pay attention for years, you'll know where it is. And it freaks people out. It's like, hey, check it out. I ain't looked up yet, but I'm pretty sure the moon's right there. How'd you know that? And it's like, because it's fucking literally right there, you stupid ass. But the other day when it was changing, it was a day after the new moon. And it was just a little bit crescent. And you could start seeing the charge started shining. Sun had gone on over. But when I was sitting there gazing, I literally felt it in my hand right here. I can't explain it. It's like I was holding it. Like a disc, like what it is. It's a disc. And it's like I was fucking holding it. And I mean, I had to step back because I was like, what the fuck is that? So, you don't understand what I'm telling you. The same way that you just watch TV makes you a demon. For these fucking fake ass fucking little beings of shadow fuckers. You know? And they know that I don't read anymore. I do some, but See, I didn't choose this path. Everybody's path is going to be different. But they created this grid for this to not happen. Yeah, we people are awake, yeah, and all that, but this we don't claim we didn't do this. An army fucking did this to unlock this. All these fucking angels and everything throughout my past that I've had to identify that somebody's helped show me, and all that is just done. But it was planned for me to go through all those rehabs, detoxes, and everything, and then to expose it for what it is, and to tell you that look, they're there. Okay, you're the evidence. I'm sorry to say it, but you're the generational demon, the controlling spirit. It's insane. You mean to tell me that everybody's got to have TV? What if there's no groups against it, no churches, no states, countries, nothing. Everybody's on board with it. Everybody's got AI. No. AI is fucking Arianic intelligence. It is Satan. Satan wants to be what? Worshipped as Jesus. Wants to be like Jesus. So AI is like Jesus. Because without it, y'all are nothing. Well, without my Jesus, I'm nothing. And when people get mad, I'm like, let's start trying to throw some of the stuff. Well, you're crazy. Because, see, you test the Arianic spirit in. And they don't want to see that. But this is fucking insane. Because they're telling you. This is what they do. They create cultures, mindsets. You know, the whole Indian. I mean, no, there's no. Your whole existence is not real. None of it is. None of it. That's the whole thing is you throw so much bullshit in there that when you cross over, there is no chance of you. You've never, think about it, all these little Arianic beings that represent possession and groups and all that, destruction and chaos, separation and all that shit, all they do is destroy themselves. And then damn if the TVs ain't in the fucking rooms, the home rooms now. Oh look, there's another shooting. Oh look at this. Oh look at this. We're not going to teach you laws. But we are going to show you all kinds of shootings and shit, so that way when you get older and we have this another fake fucking election, then we're going to fake vote and be like, yeah, see, we're tired of guns, get rid of them. Even though that's, you know, guns are the weakest. Those are little bitty fucking cap guns compared to what we used to have. Those are nothing. Yeah, what they melted everything with is what we had. So they gained, they took control of that knowledge. They had to get there, and it was already predicted. Long time ago. You know, and it came to me the other day. Before I go, I want to try to write this out. This will help you. Okay? It goes into Genesis. Nobody gives you nothing. They don't give you no answers. They don't give you nothing. Okay. Good. Bad. All right, we're going to say, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The land was a waste and desolation. That's the original text. Okay, so when spirit split, I'm trying to write like a scale. So bad is going to be here, and good is going to be here. We'll say. Just hang with me. This is going to be a long time ago. So, and it don't take this like perfectly. So the waters are going to split. All right. So now. Bad's right up here. So now it's starting to split, so now we've came down. Okay? So now we're coming down some. Alright? And then over time we're here. Bad's here. Over more time, here. Here. See? Do you see the parallel? It's supposed to happen. It's supposed to happen. Okay? Because as it split, like we've said, each system of the anatomy was developed, not all at once. See, your world and your brain can't put that together, that the nervous system was the first to be here, split. So we couldn't even fathom that. Think about the circulatory system, the rhythmic system without anything else. Do you understand? Just like if you're building an image of God, it's not going, oh, there it is. It's just like a huge structure that's underneath us. It's going to be, that's what I'm saying. It's going to take time. But the knowledge, since it's just split, like I've said, as slowly as we get our systems put together, the anatomy, then all this knowledge in us comes from up there. And this sumbitch that's mad as fuck, that's been on Saturn forever, it's literally, yeah, they knew it was coming. It's coming. It's coming back around. The wheel's coming back around. Because right here, Saturn rules the first 1,000 years. We came out of Pisces. Jesus said, go down there, you're going to see a man holding a pail of water. I want you to go into his house. He's saying, get ready. You're going into Aquarius. He's pouring. Aquarius is literally pouring all this energy down here on us, and these fuckers are blocking it with their rubber and everything else. And the energy we're getting is bullshit. So do you see how it went? So we're here. Of course we're going to have this knowledge. That up there's fixed. That's perfect. Dude, you don't know what you're missing. And so the angles and measurements, and the Sumerians were the first ones to bring weight, width, height, measurement, and everything down in physical form. So before then, we were doing it all fucking nothing. Nothing. We didn't have none of this. What the fuck are you talking about? We just came from that. But in order for us, then it goes into fucking literally 2-year discussion. Because this is not what they want you to see in the churches. You're the goyim, the pagani, the goyim, whatever, goyim. All they have is this. Oh no, we're going to heaven and hell. It's like, oh sure. Are you sure you're not a demon first? So, but I just wanted to share that with you. Because this is really the real deal Holyfield. They tell you in all their movies. Love you.